Yep.
Lend not unto him that is mightier than thyself.
Now, hey, that's a big one. Lend not unto them that are mightier than itself. So somebody that's stronger than you don't lend any of your substance to them. You know, like that movie Friday, when a nigga had when Debo took that nigga bike. And that even happens in the neighborhood growing up, man. Yeah. You let a guy bigger than you hold your bike, he don't give it back, man. Or if right,
That's true.
or if not, you may not see him for a couple of hours, man. I let a guy hold my bike one time, man. I probably was like 13 years old, man. I didn't see this guy in like 6-7 hours, man. I said, where the hell you was at, man? That's how I'm be letting niggas hold my shit, man. You don't let anybody hold none of your stuff, none of your substance, man. You let a guy mightier than you hold something that belongs to you, you might as well let's see what it says after that.
No, that's why on Friday, when Smokey asked for his bike, Debo said, what bike? He said, yeah, what bike? Because he was scared. He's mightier than him, you know?
Yeah, I got about...
How much we in so far?
Oh, don't show the minutes, I gotta watch it on.
Alright, it's alright, go ahead. Let's go with the spirit.
Yeah, you know, because you belong to somebody, you know, you gotta end up borrowing it, you gotta borrow your shit back from him.
Like, for example, really, we really property of the international, people in America really property of the international bankers with your birth certificate.
Yeah.
And y'all gave over your rights. American people actually gave over their rights. So you gave over your rights to a mighty man. Let's see what it says after that.
Alright, lend not unto him that is mightier than thyself.
Go on.
For if thou lendest him, count it but lost.
So if you lend him anything, you might as well count it as good as gone, man.
Yeah.
This is good as gone. That's why Jake got, what's one of the terms Jake got in the hood? Yo, you dead on that, man.
You dead on me.
You dead. They used to have this game they used to play in junior high school called, I think it was called Right Pocket. Whatever's in your right pocket, they call it, they could take it.
Yeah.
You know? Snatchies and all of that. Nah, man, you don't lend to a mighty man, because you lend to somebody stronger than you, man. Whatever it is that you lend to them, that substance, you might as well count it lost. Let's get the 15th verse to the 19th verse in that chapter.
Alright, verse 15.
You're doing a walking talk.
Come.
Go on.
Travel not by the way with a bold fellow.
Yeah, travel not by the way with the bold fellow. This is more moral etiquette and the truth, the way you're supposed to conduct yourself in a society. And even right now in this society, we gotta conduct ourselves a certain way. But we ain't talking about Romans 13th chapter, man. When you gotta obey this government, you ain't talking about that. It means don't rise up against the government.
Yeah.
But in this truth, it's the way you're supposed to conduct yourself in this truth. So read that again out.
Right. Verse 15.
Yep.
Travel not by the way with a bold fellow.
Yeah, travel not by the way with the bold fellow. Oh, this would be right. Yeah, travel not with a bold fellow. You don't travel with a bold man. A so-called tough guy. Yeah. A so-called real nigga. Yeah, I'm a real nigga. You travel not with a bold man. You don't go places with a guy like that. Like, you know, years ago, you might go to a Labor Day parade.
Yeah.
And it's one nigga out the crew.
Wanna grill somebody.
But what's popping? You know what I mean? Little fucking niggas, man.
There's a shootout.
There's a shootout and shit. He wanna stick around. He wanna be a part of this shootout, man.
Yeah.
That's why it's the scripture that says we're gonna get that Lord willing. It says, strive not in the matter that concerneth thee not.
That's right.
Continue from there up to the 19th verse.
Can I throw this real quick?
Go ahead.
Because actually, you know, I had a friend that was in the world, so-called friend.
Yeah, so cool.
You know, I used to go places with this dude, whatever. But later on, I found out, you know, the dude got shot up in a party.
He dead?
Yeah, he got shot the fuck up. Well, he wasn't right any fucking way. That's why it happened to him. But, you know, the company used to keep around themselves. There was, you know, bold fellas, you know, they like to start trouble.
Yeah.
You know, he was more of a cool, laid-back person. But if he knew the scripture, he would know not to, you know, follow around with niggas.
Yeah, that's right, man.
So I'm gonna read it one more time.
Uh-huh.
Travel not by the way with a bold fellow, lest he become grievous unto thee.
Yeah, lest he become grievous unto thee, man. Cause you walking with a certain guy, he grilling grill somebody when you stare at him. He's staring at everybody that walks past. You know, a girl walk past, you try to touch a hand of her man right there and shit.
Yeah.
You know, lest he become grievous unto thee. You like, in your mind, you're like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You like, come on, man. You know? Go on. Like, oh, you go to the movies, like one time, I think this brother on camera was at the movies that time, I'm not sure. A couple of our so-called friends in the world, this is years ago, before we came and went to the movies, one of our friends, man, he's sitting there pulling a guy's dreads in the front, in the row in front, man. You know what I'm talking about. You already got to know. I mean, you ain't gonna say his name, but you already got to know, man. Pulling somebody's dreads, man. Another thing, I know that guy one time, man, he was hanging on the steps. He on a bike. This nigga pull up his shirt. This nigga riding around with 2 guns on him, man. This nigga riding around with 2 guns on him, man. This is before I came on trip. I'm like, oh man, these niggas is crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like, let me get the hell away from him. Go on.
For he will do according to his own will.
Yeah, he gonna do it according to his own will. He gonna do what the hell he want, man.
Yeah.
You might be with a guy that he just feel like stolen on the guy.
Yeah,
Punch a guy in his face. That happens a lot, man. And then while you there, now you a part of it now.
Yeah.
You basically a part of it now because you there with him.
Yup.
You know? So if he starts something with one guy, if it's 4 guys, if it's 2 guys and it's you and him, so it's 2 of them and it's 2 of y'all, and he starts something with somebody, well, guess what? You got no choice but to fight with him because those guys gonna whip both your asses.
Yeah.
So now you entangled in this BS.
Yup. Yeah, like the brother said, you get involved in it because the ones that he started with, they don't want to hear nothing about, I wasn't part of it.
Yeah.
You know? So now you got to fight. If you just stand there, you're going to get fucked up.
Yeah. You know? That's true.
But that's why you're not supposed to travel, with a person like that. You know?
Yeah.
Which is people of this world.
Yeah.
But a brother in the truth, he's not going to do no shit like that.
Yeah, if he does, he ain't in the truth.
Yeah.
I got a scripture on that too, and you could break this down.
All right, come.
This is the book of Proverbs, the 1st chapter, because the Proverbs speaks about fleeing from the midst of evil.
Yep.
Let's see what this says.
The scriptures say, follow not the multitude through evil.
Yeah, say follow not the multitude do evil. Let's get the book of Proverbs 1 and 10. Let's see what this says. Let me read it, you can break it down.
All right.
My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. So if somebody entices you, meaning try to lead you on with words, yo, let's do this.
Yep.
Let's go do that. Consent thou not. Don't consent to it. Don't agree with that. Like you know how you had a consent form to go on a trip in school.
Yeah.
That's basically a contract of agreement that your parent allows you to go on that certain trip. It says if they say come with us, let us lay wait for blood. Let us work privately for the innocent without cause. And that's what Jake do, man.
Yeah.
They look privately for the innocent without cause, man. Somebody that never did nothing to him that's walking up the street. They just want to, do something to the guy, man.
Yeah, like you see your iPod or iPad, whatever new technology out there. You might be a dude on a bus, but it snatch the shit and run.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can also take these scriptures, man, and think about it when that time comes, when all hell break loose, man. You know what I'm saying? When all hell break loose, because it says, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. When all hell break loose, you're gonna see guys out there and guys that you don't know. I mean, guys that you may have grown up with out there. When all hell break loose, man.
Yep.
Might want to go do some off shit, Yeah.
Oh, in another scenario, you might be at the job, whatever job you work at. It might be a dude like, yo, man, let's go steal, because people that work, they like to. That's what Jake do. Yeah. They work at a job. They like to take shit, So you may have a dude. And I said, yo, man, they're not gonna find out. Don't follow him because, believe it or not, the company got cameras,
Yeah.
Especially if you work there, they watching everybody. They watching the customers. They watching the employees.
The white man watching you, man, over the internet, man. White man watching you with tents with cameras and these street lights, man.
I seen dudes at my job. They lost their job for stealing.
Mm-hmm.
They figured they knew the ins and the out, but eventually, they got caught.
Yep. If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood, let us work privately for the innocent without cause, let us swallow them up alive as the grave, and whole, and as those that go down into the pit. We shall find all precious substance. We shall fill our houses with spoil. Casting thy lot among us, let us all have one purse. What does it mean, casting thy lot among us, let us all have one purse? Let us all be on this together.
Yeah.
Let's think about heist. Like Jay-Z said, let's take up the world and split it 50-50.
Yeah.
Fucking nigga, man. That song Hard Knock Life.
Yeah.
Nah, they ain't gonna stick in no world, sticking that nothing. Well, guess what? When all hell, when the Most High give us that power, we gonna stick up the whole world, man. Like the old Tahar said, it's gonna be the biggest stick up in the history of the entire planet Earth. We gonna rob them. We gonna take what they got, including them. Yep. But you ain't supposed to be doing that now. The Most High didn't give us that spirit. Go on.
Yeah, like you were speaking on Jay-Z earlier, because the Most High gonna kill Jay-Z, because Jay-Z, he's a witch.
Break that down.
Yeah, it was
that freestyle he had years ago on I think it was Power 105 or Hot 97.
Yeah, it was Hot 97, I believe, Funk Master Flex. He said, he said, my mind is on Pluto. Now, Now the average person that's listening, they thinking that Jay-Z saying that his mind is far beyond